Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Retro Joe. It is May 24th, 2025. Good to see you. What's up, Chris Zog? Welcome to the stream, brother. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Will Reeves, welcome. How's it going, everyone? Happy Saturday morning. Few minutes late. What do you know? Few minutes late. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know, Joe? What do you know? Thomas Baker, Krista, thank you for the share. Jason, Rick Nelson, welcome. Hello, Krista from Taterland. What's up, Rick? What's going on, brother? What's up, Doug? Good morning. Thomas Baker, hello. It's going. There you go, Ronald. How was your day yesterday, man? Honeydew day? All right, multi is now up. Grabbing some breakfast and Tetris. Let's go, Kevin. Let's go, brother. Cherry, what's up? Kevin Wirtz, thank you for the like. Hey, Sean, welcome. Matt McCloskey, let's drop him, dude. Let's drop him. Thank you, K-Sean. Appreciate it, brother. As always, my man. Mary Lou with the resub. Thank you very much, Mary Lou. Appreciate that. Happy Saturday. Yes, it is Saturday for sure. It is Saturday for sure. All right, we're ready. We're ready. Tetris 99 on the Nintendo Switch. 369258 is the password. And we're ready to go. And we're ready to go. All right, some new music for the intro. Not so new, though, actually. You've heard it before. Your Marine Brother's here. All right, dude. Hello, Marine Brother. Welcome. You're very welcome, Mary Lou. Hope you're having a good day so far. Let's get it going. May 20... Did I say 25th? I meant to say 24th. May 24th today. Saturday. 56 degrees Fahrenheit, cloudy skies here in the Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, planet Earth area. I think it's time we get it started. What do you think? Let's go. 369258 right at the top of the screen there. Let's go. All right, Tetris 99 password matches. Here we go. We got 200 stars from Doug. Thank you, Doug. Let's kick off the stream with some love for Joe. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate the love. Saturday mornings mornings are fun because of Retro Joe. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Time to drop some stars. Matt McCloskey, let's go, dude. Haberson, welcome to the stream. K-Sean, thank you for the share. Appreciate that as well. Shane, what's up, brother? All right, Tetris 99 on the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch. Unfortunately, it's the only console that has it. Is that unfortunately or fortunately? Paco Bell says, trying to sub, but it says need another email address? I'm not sure. Not sure, Paco Bell. But that would be awesome, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Cherry Cora with the, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. All right, let's go. Tetris 99 on the Nintendo Switch. To join the password match, you're going to press X here and then press A. Then you're going to do 369258 down the right column and down the middle. 369258. If you forget what it is, it's right at the top of the screen there. Right above my gamer tag, my Switch gamer tag, Retro Joe. But that should be self-explanatory. All right, let's go. 369258. Let's start the first match in 3, 2, 1. All right, it's Saturday morning. It's Saturday morning. Let's go. Let's go. AI coders for the win. Ronald with 20 stars. Thank you, Ronald. Appreciate it. I'm the best, Paco Bell says. Thank you. Thank you, Paco Bell. All right, I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go. 49 seconds. We got 11 people. Chris Dog says I should be able to stay for a while. Stay a while for this Tetris stream. Nice, Chris. Usually have to run off, huh? Matt McCloskey with a big 1,000 star drop. Thank you. Thank you, Matt McCloskey. Appreciate it. Best community. I agree, brother. I agree. You know it, man. Oh, to stay awake. Oh, stay awake. Oh, not a while. Okay, I read that fast. Chris, you usually sleepy in the morning? Thank you very much, Matt McCloskey and Ronald and Doug for the star drops. Appreciate that so much. Helps me out, as you know. Helps me keep going, man. To all those who show support in monetary ways, especially, I appreciate you so much. It really does keep me doing this. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to do it anymore. So it is you who keeps the community alive and keeps me able to do this. So I appreciate it very much. You're all amazing. Can't believe I get to do this for a living because of you. And for that, I get attacked on the Tetris board. But that's how it rolls, you know what I mean? This is how it rolls. Yikesies, I don't think I'm going to last here. I don't think I'm going to last. Let's see. Maybe? 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 No. Oh, 60. Wow. Look at this. And viewers like you. Yes, Shane. Exactly. Can't hang on. I can't hang on the Tuesday streams. Oh, Doug. I mean, Chris, too late. Yeah. Made it with 1 second left in the timer. So 61st for the first match of the stream. All right. All right, I'm not mad at it. Yeah, not too bad, Kevin. Not too bad. Rick Nelson says, looking for a new strategy on the final dungeon of Octopath Traveler. Yeah, never played that one. Deep Jewel Gaming says, do you need Nintendo Online to play this? Yeah, you do. Because you need the account. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure you do because they need an account to tally stuff with. So, pretty sure you do. But you are welcome to play, of course, Deep Jewel Gaming. And looks like you're subbed to the page. Thank you. Can only get better from here. That's right, Josh. You know it, man. You know it. So Octopath Traveler is a good game. I heard a lot about it. Well, thank you for the sub, Deep Jewel Gaming. Oh, Karen. All right. Oh, cool. Thank you, Karen. Are you going to hop in on the game? Fly Cut Inc. Let's go. Welcome. Good morning, Chad. Welcome to the stream, brother. How's it going, my man? Did you have some good breakfast this morning? I know you're cooking up some good breakfast, man. I know you are. I've seen you cook, bro. I've seen you cook. All right, top 10 settling out right here. There's Matt. What's up, Ray? You're cooking pork loin today. Ooh, yummy. Yummy, man. I've been good, man. I've been okay. I've been okay. How about yourself, Ray? Deep Jewel says, I don't have Nintendo Online at least until I get paid, then I will join. Yeah, Nintendo Online is cool because it's only, from what I remember, it's only $20 a year. So it's like, I think it's $19.99 a year. So $20 a year, which is cool. I don't know if they went up on the price yet, but Paco Bell in 5th. Let's go. In 4th, we have Hannah, of course. T99 Queen. Let's go. Let's go. Chris Zog in 3rd. Tearing it up. Awake and tearing it up. Been up since 4. What have you been doing, man? Oh, working? Wow. All right. Me too, man. This is it. This is it right here. You're looking at the work right here, dude. Right here. Octopath 2 is long but fun. Square has the best gameplay. Shane says. Who's battling it for 1st and 2nd here? You streaming, Ray? What's up? If you ever want an RPG challenge, great story and visuals. Matt Bruni with the beast of a 1st place, dude. Matt Bruni in 1st. 2nd place, we got Lore. Let's go. GG's Lore. Chris Zog in 3rd place. Hannah 4th. Paco Bell 5th. Shane 6th. Matt McCluskey 7th. Doug in 8th. B-Bear, what's up? In 9th. Flycut Inc. in 10th. And we got Red Eagle in 11th. Love it. GG's, everyone. G to the G's. G to the G's. G to the GG's. All right, I think we're raging it. I think we're raging it. We got 50 stars from Jamie Groves. I already saw this on Tuesday, so I know who wins. He says. All right, dude. All right. I'm expecting you to pass the test with flying colors, Jamie Groves. That's what I'm expecting. Nice, Rick. I'm sure you're happy you have the summer off, man. Tough school year this year? Chris says, my kid was telling me the new Switch games are 80 to 90 bucks. Any truth to that? Yeah, just about. Just about. Like 70 to 80, sometimes 90. Pretty much in line. I mean, it's weird with the games because, you know, in the 80s and 90s, games were $60, $50, $60, $70 also. So, you know, it's an interesting thing about video games. They seem to be immune to inflation. So everything else goes up in price and video games stay the same price. basically, which is really odd. I think it has something to do with the technology advancing, as well as so manufacturing goes down and stuff like that. But it is weird that it is an interesting phenomenon where video games cost the same now than they did in the 90s. Very interesting phenomenon. It's basically the only thing that is one of the only things that is inflation proof. I've thought about that a lot, and now Nintendo is, making the games like, I would say, like $10 more than they have been historically. So yeah, video games have been basically the same price for 30 years, which is really incredible. It's a very interesting phenomenon. So yes, there is truth to that, yes. I always thought that was really weird, and I've thought about that before. It's become a popular topic these days because of the slight price increase that Nintendo is doing, and also not only Nintendo, but Rob with the resub. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that, brother. By the way, man, you won the Tetris drawing for last month, so hit me up, dude, so you can get your prize. And since you are a sub, Rob, then you get a significantly substantial more prize. Yeah, you know what I mean. I said that all weird, but you get a more substantial prize because you're a sub. That's one of the perks of being a sub here at Retro Joe. The Tetris prizes are much more substantial for you. All right, 12th, let's go. Yes, you're welcome. Yeah, just message me, Rob, either on whatever. Just get a hold of me, man, and we'll see. Nintendo has more heart when Reggie and Kimishima were running things. Seriously, what's innovative about the Switch 2? I'm still getting one, but that was the most boring Nintendo console launch ever. I agree, Lionel. The thing is, though, I still was impressed with it. The thing about Nintendo, which is, in my mind, a good thing, is they really, really take their time with things. Okay, so the Switch 2 has 10-year-old tech in it, or 5-year-old tech. Let's be generous. 5-year-old tech, right? So, all this stuff, the chats, all the stuff like 1080 HD screens, 4K, 60 frames per second, all this stuff has been out for 5-10 years, right? But the thing about Nintendo, which I like, is they say, all right, all this tech has been out for a while. We're not going to put it in our products yet until we perfect it. Then when we perfect it and everything's solid 100%, then we're going to release the product. What we can do is say to ourselves, even though our product incorporates 10-year-old tech or 5-year-old tech, 5 to 10, I'll say, we have a solid product that is not glitchy or very minimally glitchy. The design is there. You know, the games are quality, all quality checked, everything. So, you know, so Nintendo is, like I always say, is like the Apple of the video game world. You know, they're going to release something. It's going to be expensive, but it's going to be solid. And it's going to be a quality product. Yeah, Lionel, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So final two here. Doug says, please no one target me until the last 5. Yes, please do, Rob. Please do. I remember as a young kid really balking at $84.99 for Final Fantasy 2. Right, Doug. So there you go. It's like almost $90 there because all my allowance went to buy that game. But that was 30 years ago to this day. Inflation adjusted, worth every penny. That's it, man. That's it. 1 point. 1 point, Ronald. Come on, man. You can do it. Shane says, have you played any of the new games Switch has on Game Boy? Oh, I played Link's Awakening, Shane. But that's GBA, right? I played Link's Awakening. That's about it. Maybe we should get into some Game Boy games. I want to play the Oracle series. So I have 2 games on the list right now, which was the Fourth Quest, Zelda Classic Fourth Quest, and the Oracle games. Those are the 2 2D Zeldas I kind of have my sights on right now. But I'm like super into Breath of the Wild, so I don't know. I'm super into Breath of the Wild right now. We have 7 shrines in the Gerudo area, and then the Woodland Tower. Is that what it's called? I think it's called Woodland Tower. Matt Bruni again with the first place beast, dude. Let's go. Matt Bruni in first. Again. Lore in second. Again. Paco Bell in third. Matt McCloskey 4th. Mary Lou 5th. Kevin 6th. Tony 7th. Flycut in 8th. Johnny Utah, welcome back in 9th. Chris Zog in 10th. Hannah in 11th. Let's go. So Lionel says, in 1992, I paid $110 for a Japanese copy of Street Fighter II so I could rule the arcades months before Capcom finally brought the cartridge here. Dude, let's go. Let's go. Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow. Yeah, the classics, Thomas. Never played them back in the day, but they added 4 more games. Sweet. I'll have to check that out, Shane. I really want Wind Waker HD for the Switch. Rick says, if you climb on top of the Woodland Tower, if that's the one with the giant skull on it, I believe it is, there's a Claymore sword stuck in it that respawns every blood moon. Yeah. Isn't it a rusty Claymore? All right, so we got to take note of that, Rick. Yeah, we got to take note of that. By the way, the Lost Woods in Breath of the Wild is really weird, let's say. I kind of went around the whole area, and it is rather strange, a rather strange area. You can't access the woods from outside. So if you're on a mountaintop and you drop into the woods, you automatically get kicked back to the beginning. It is very strange. We're going to get into it, though. We're going to get into it. Not today. Today we have the Gerudo Shrines and... Today we have Gerudo Shrines and not the tower, I don't think. I think we'll just focus on the shrines. There's 7 of them we have to do. There's 7 of them we have to do, and we also we're gonna be able to get 13 heart containers. And now you know why I'm going for the Woodland Tower next. Right? Because after the shrines that we beat, we will have 13 heart containers. So you know what that means, right? All my Breath of the Wild players, you know what that means, right? Oops, didn't mean to do that, but it worked out. It's weird that it's 13 heart containers in Breath of the Wild when it was always like multiples of 4 back in the day. You know, 8 heart containers, 12 heart containers. And then they made it 13 in Breath of the Wild, which is really odd. Why 13? Is my question. No, dude. Maybe there's a reason for it that I don't know about yet. There's many shrines. There's probably what? There's probably. Geez, on first look, I think there's at least 4 in the Lost Woods. At least 4. Raging it. Nope. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. Master Sword. That's right, Kevin. Yes. I learned to follow the embers from your torch, Rick says. Okay. All right. All right. Lost Words and Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom give a creepy vibe. Yeah, Kevin. I thought so too. I thought so too. You beat them all, YOLO? Nice. Is it 3? I can look it up real quick. I'm curious about that. Hold on. I'm curious about that. Looks like there's 4 inside the Lost Woods. There's Mag Halan Shrine, Dag Choka Shrine, Khan Sidaj Shrine, and the Kyo-Rug Shrine. So there's, looks like there's 4 in the Lost Woods themselves, itself. And then there's, it looks like I think only 2 other, oh no, maybe not. But either way, the Lost Woods is a really, really interesting area. So there's 3 on the edge of the woods and then 1 right in the middle. Joe is the best Tetris person ever. Thank you, Jamie. Breath of the Wild, you need 13 for the Master Sword, but you can have up to 27 with max stamina, 30 if you get the DLC. 30 heart containers? Wow. Yeah, so I do have the DLC. I haven't done any of the DLC shrines yet, though. What's up, KC? Good morning. Good morning. Yes, thank you, V. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rob and Deep Jewel Gaming. That's Karen. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate all the subs. Michael says, good evening, brother. I'm working, so not playing. Just wanted to check in and send some love. Thank you for the love, Michael. You don't have the DLC, YOLO? Yeah. I got the DLC, so that if you're new here, then you might not have heard me explain it, but when Breath of the Wild first came out in 2017, I did not like it, which is strange for me, but I did not like it because, to make a long story short, I was approaching it with an old school Zelda approach, you know, from the old days. So I didn't like it, but I picked up the DLC right away as soon as it came out, even though I didn't play it. So I've had the DLC since it came out. I think, what, a year or two later it came out? DLC. There's a DLC for Tetris 99? Yeah. Is there? Did I get it? Ronald, what about Flycut Inc? What are you saying? Oh, you are Flycut Inc. Ronald, you're Flycut Inc? All right. I saw someone doing the 3D hack that you did on Zelda 1 and 2. Looks awesome on Punch-Out. Oh, yes. Yes, Jamie. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Ronald says, we're traveling to a silver mine today. Should be fun. I never been to an active mine. Ooh. Today's coffee selection posted in Discord food channel. Thank you, Doug. All right. So Lionel in 5th place. Oh, by the way, guess what I did? Everyone guess what I did. I know it's really vague, but I just said Lionel in 5th place, and then I said, guess what I did? Can you all guess what I did? In my spare time? In my practice time? Jamie Grove says, grab some silver. Matt Bruni, dude, 3 in a row. What? Matt Bruni, 3 in a row. Bro, you are killing it today. Matt Bruni, 1st place. Paco Bell in 2nd place. GG's. Johnny Utah in 3rd. Shane in 4th. Lionel in 5th. Hannah 6th. Kevin 7th. Matt McCloskey 8th. Rob in 9th. Doug in 10th. Lori in 11th. Let's go. I have taken down my first Lionel in Breath of the Wild. Yes, I have. So I developed a strategy to beat them. And so I took out the one, I forget the name of it, Polybus, I think it's called, Polybus Mountain, where you get the thunder arrows or the shock arrows the first time when you're doing the side mission from Zora's Domain. So that's a regular Lionel, I'm pretty sure it's brown. And then I also fought a white Lionel on the northern shores of the woodland area. So yeah, I didn't take out the white Lionel, but I took out the brown Lionel. Now, here's the thing. You can go through a lot of food and a lot of resources fighting them, but the key is to not get hit. I know that sounds kind of obvious, but the key is to not get hit. You can take the Lionel down. You might break a weapon or two, but you can take him down. I've done it, and I don't think I'm overpowered enough. Went on a hike? Yes, I did. Ran into a tree? Lionel says unsubscribe. Hey, Lionels are there for the taking. All right, Ronald. See you later, man. Have a good day. Still need one more point. You got it. Let me know how that silver mine is. That's pretty interesting. Well, we won't need copper for pennies anymore. That's for sure. No more copper mining for pennies, but we'll still need them for pipes, right? And whatever else uses copper. Let's go. Geez, the beast attacks are crazy today. I don't know if it's a beast attacking me, but I assume that because of the quickness. And we're done. 94. Let's go. Fought off a bear in the woods. No, but no. Jamie says copper is used for piping, electrical wires, and connections. Some rich folks use it for the gutters on their house. That is true. I've seen that before. Which is a weird choice. Copper's a weird choice for gutters because copper oxidizes. So after a while, you see it turns green. You know what I'm talking about? It turns green. That's copper oxide. So, yeah, I don't understand the choice of copper for gutters. But it's kind of weird. Hello, Debbie. I'm going to join up. Nice. Yeah, the Statue of Liberty is made of copper, or it's at least copper plated, and it's all green now. I think it used to be copper colored when it first got delivered by France to the United States. Yes, I knew it was France that gave us the Statue of Liberty. Yes, yes. And so I think because France helped us win the American Revolution against England. Is that what it was for? Why did France gift us the Statue of Liberty? Is that really true, Shane? Back in the day, sheriff badges were made of copper. That's why police officers are called coppers. Huh. Interesting. So Kevin says if you mount them while they're stunned, weapons won't take damage. Really, Kevin? Okay, so I start off the battle by mounting them. So interesting. I didn't know about the stun thing though. So the White Lionel on the northern shores of the woodland, there's like a huge cliff right near him. So you drop off the cliff, drop on him, mount him, hit him a few times. He'll knock you off his back. And then you keep your distance and you just go for it. And that's it. If you get too close to Lionels, they do this attack where they stab their weapon into the ground and they do like a fireball. So you get to keep your distance from that. They also do like an earthquake, like a ground shaking attack as well. So I tied my shoes by myself. I pretty much got the pattern down. So I'll try to do one live. I was thinking of going live this week with an exclusive just fighting a Lionel stream, which is kind of cool. I think I'll do that eventually. So I glide down, shoot him in the face a few times with bomb arrows, mount him if I can when I finish gliding. If not, I run back up high, glide back down, and attack. Oh, so you take that strategy, Rick. I just face them head on. I glide down, mount them, hit them a few times as much as I can, get the initial like 10-15% damage off them, and then I just face them head on, and that's it. Try to get the perfect dodge in the flurry attacks when they attack, but the timing when they attack is really rough. So you gotta be super fast and super quick, which is saying the same thing. All right, here we go. Brenna 7th, Lionel 8th, Chris Zog 9th, Kevin 10th, Matt McCloskey in 11th. What is going to round off the top 10 here? Geez, I don't even think I've made the board yet. And what are we on? Match number 4? Yeah, Rick, the other thing too is I don't like to waste my bomb arrows, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Lionel says you could also politely ask a Lionel for some treasure and he might be willing to share some with you. Nope, they Lionels do not negotiate. Lionel, you of all people should know that. Lori in 5th place. Oh, Rob taking the first place win. Let's go. Rob in 1st. Johnny Utah in 2nd. Nice. Racking up the points. Racking up the points. In 3rd place, we have Luchmaster. GG's. In 4th, we have Paco Bell. 5th, Lori. 6th, Lore. 7th, Brenna. 8th, Lionel. 9th, Chris Zog. Kevin 10th. Matt McCloskey in 11th. Let's go. 200 stars from Jamie Groves. Got some raps. Cleaned out the beep. Should I blaze it? Or blaze it. Blaze it or blaze it. I say we go for the rap. My favorite back in the day. Back in the day. I hope the next Zelda has a nice Lionel who'll be OP and kill you if you're mean to him. I mean, they have the Hinox, right? They have the Hinox in Link Between Worlds, who's friendly until you are mean to him, so. Oh, dude, the mango, man. Mango. Laura says, big news for me today. Officially hit 20 pounds weight loss. Let's go, Laura. GG's. That's an accomplishment. Kevin says, it's nice on Tears of the Kingdom because you can use puff shrooms against Lionels. It creates smoke screen and they can't see you. So you can sneak up and get some hits or hit them with an arrow to stun them. What kind of arrow stuns them, Kevin? I only stunned a Lionel once or twice, and it was because I did a shield parry. And that's the only time I think I stunned them. The bomb arrows didn't seem to stun them. Doug says, Joe, the coffee's on another level. This place in the town of Los Gatos, California, makes the best coffee. Oh, Doug, why in Massachusetts do we not have good stuff? I won't speak for the whole state, but where I live, we don't have good stuff, man. I know I said it many, many times, but the corporate takeover of the Bay State, Massachusetts, is in full effect. It's in full effect. Artisan food and coffee is going the way of the buffalo in Massachusetts. I know. Joe, you talk about this all the time. I know. It bothers me. It bothers me. What can I say? If I'm passionate about it, I have to talk about it. I bet you out in Western Mass they have good stuff. I bet you the corporate takeover is not complete over there. But the corporate takeover in eastern Massachusetts, where I live, is alive and well. Drink your Folgers and like it. Dude. Man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Remember that movie Idiocracy? Everything was like corporate sponsors. Poor Bay State. Poor Bay State. No, JoJo's. What's up, Lizzie? How's it going, my dear? My dear strawberry frosted Pop-Tart. You know, that's like your journey to the dark side is almost complete. That's the corporate takeover. Yeah, let's go. Just regular arrows, but you need to hit them in the face. Oh, okay, Kevin. Yeah. Tears of the Kingdom doesn't have different arrows, but you can fuse them. Yeah, I remember that, Kevin. Yeah, fuse them with stuff. Yep. Jamie says, some beep happened in the history of Boston might cause people to not want to ship coffee or tea to the harbor. What's up, Nimbus? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Nimbus says, he never calls me his strawberry frosted Pop-Tart. Lizzie says, I don't want to go to work in the afternoon. Too much cleaning. Ooh, cleaning. Doug says, coffee is great, but the attacks coming in at the end are not. Paco Bell in first place. Paco Bell, not to be confused with that taco place. Mary Lou in second place. Matt Bruni in third. Podium star. Retro Joe in fourth. What? What? Johnny Utah in fifth. Hey, you know, if you're letting Retro Joe beat you, what are you doing? Johnny Utah in 5th, Lore in 6th, Casey 7th, Matt McCluskey 8th, Kevin 9th, Doug 10th, and Hannah in 11th. Let's go. Matt Bruni, you got me. 1,000 stars from Matt McCluskey. Dude, get you a cup of Joe. Have a great rest of the day. Are you out of here, Matt? Thank you, dude. You are amazing. 2,000 stars on the stream from you, man. Super generous, brother. Thank you. So Red says, I ate banana bread frosted Pop-Tarts for breakfast. Oh. Banana bread's one of my favorites. Yeah, Lizzie, you deserve a day to relax. I agree with Jamie. So Doug says, Los Gatos Coffee Roasting Company is special. They sell Kona coffee that is $70 per pound. I bought a third a pound of it for the heck of it. Wow. Yeah, dude. So Death Wish is good. PB? Peanut butter? Oh, Ocean State job lot? Okay, Lizzie is surprised by the banana bread Pop-Tart. I am too, actually. I am too. So Doug says, best growing region for beans in the world. Yeah, Kona? Is that the Philippines? All right, let's go. Oh, it's Hawaii. Duh. It's Hawaii, I think. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jamaican Blue Mountain? Oh, so Kona is in Hawaii, though. I just learned that right now. Thank you, ChatGPT. I know you're wrong sometimes, but I love you anyway. So I just heard an interview with Zuck. That's right, that Zuck, yes. And he was saying that by 2025, so right now, most software engineers will be replaced by AI. Now, so we're here in 2025, right? But I guess my question is, you know, software engineering is a delicate and, how should I say this? It's a delicate and intricate process. And if you're going to have AI do it, okay, I get it. Yeah, AI can generate code for sure. But here's the thing. ChatGPT is wrong sometimes. I mean, more times than you think. More times than you think. So I don't know if I trust AI to write code. Because if you look at writing code as an art, AI can't do art. It cannot do art. It seems, you know, and I think we'll discover this as AI gets more advanced and more used. I think what we'll discover is making art and design is, and I hesitate to say this, but is exclusive to humanity. So it's an intrinsic trait of humanity, making art. So you're going to try to get AI to make art, because I view software engineering and code design as an art. So if the AI can't do it, then it's never going to be able to do it. If it's an intrinsic property of humanity. It's just never going to be able to do it. I mean, yeah, it can generate code, but is the code worthy of the IDE that it's processed on? I don't know. I don't know. Can it generate art? That's the question. Once AI can generate art, then it will be able to do coding. That's my opinion. Done. Come on, Shane. You got it. You got it. My art is... Lizzie says my art is scrapbooking and interior decorating. So, do you think AI will be able to do that, Lizzie? At some point? I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. My argument is AI cannot do that yet. Where's the guy with the bad jokes? AI does a good job of mimicking art styles to generate, Lionel says. New pictures showing photos. I'm stuck on what you mean by generate art. The thing is, Lionel, I just thought of this in the bathroom, actually. Let's do the places first. Rob in first place. Second place, we got Matt Bruni. GG's. Third place, we got Luchmaster. Fourth place, we have Lore. GG's Lore. Fifth place, we have Tony. GG's Tony. We have Lori in 6th, Paco Bell 7th, Hannah 8th, Johnny Utah 9th, Kevin 10th, Chris Zoggin 11th. Yes, Benarco, yes, yes. Do you live around here often? People use AI to add furniture to pictures of empty homes they're trying to sell. Interesting, Jamie, yes. The TikTok art videos? People mimic other artists all the time. Nimbus says, yeah, that's true, but I think the bigger problem is that AI learns from a final project, but it can't learn the process. And if it can't go through and troubleshoot, then it will never be able to create art. Number 3, Jamie says. So this is what I thought of while I was in the bathroom. What's up? I don't know. What is this username? What's up? Welcome. You're in? Let's go. 20 players. So I thought of this in the bathroom. So art is the result of emotion, right? So good art is a manifestation of emotion, right? AI cannot feel emotion. So the art that it creates, the art in quotes that it creates, lacks emotion. So this is the disconnect between AI and humanity, right? It lacks emotion. Now you might say, well, Joe, writing code, that's not the type of art that requires emotion, right? I don't know if that's true. I think since, in my opinion, writing code isn't art, I think there's some emotion in there, which is weird to say for something like coding, which is like almost like math, or like math, where it's like 1 + 1 is 2. There is no emotion, right? But I don't know. I feel like there's some emotion in there, and AI just can't do it because it doesn't have that emotion. The manifestation of it can't do it. It just can't. It doesn't have it. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna say a preface. I'm going to disclaim with this, right? When AI systems get complicated enough that it can emulate human neurology, now we're talking some emotion. Now we're talking some emotion. So Lizzie says we all live in the Matrix. Sometimes the best thoughts are the thought in the bathroom. That's right, Lizzie. Yes, that's true. That's true. I've come up with really, really good thoughts in the bathroom. Yes. I'm playing great today. That round was just not right. I know, Liz. Did you see that? You see that? That was a rough one. That was a rough one. Joseph says, I'll join next round after a quick play of F-Zero X. F-Zero X? On the N64 emulator? Let's go. I don't think I've ever played that. GG's on 96. Nice. Not 69th. 96, Thomas, right? So they keep saying there's a 50% chance, or actually, what was it? Greater than 50% chance that we live in a simulation. I don't know. So the reason why I think scientists and people think we live in a simulation is because, okay, this is going to be really interesting. All the external stimuli, our environment, comes to us through our eyes, ears, touch, nose, and what I say? Eyes, ears, smell, touch, and taste, right? 5 senses, right? So what your brain does is it takes those stimuli and creates an image in your head which essentially is a simulation. So your brain actually does simulate your environment for you so you can interpret it. So yeah, why does everything seem like a simulation? Because your brain creates a simulation for you to interpret it. That's why we're driving towards the simulation theory. I don't think people realize that. So YOLO says, what's the difference between an in-law and an outlaw? It's a good question. I don't know. Can they make, Lizzie says, can they make a code where I win the lottery? Because why do they want me to work for a living? Outlaws are wanted. Oh no, YOLO. Oh no. Is that in all cases, YOLO? So the thing is when you choose a significant other, you got to look into their family, right? Isn't that the saying? When you marry someone, you marry their family. Isn't that the thing? All right, Hannah in 5th place. The Queen has spoken. 4th place, Johnny Utah. All right. What do we got here? Yellow says, I remember that joke from a while back. I would tell streamers that joke all the time. That's the joke you pull out in the streams. It's like the SpongeBob meme where SpongeBob is opening the case to Old Reliable. Old Reliable. O-L apostrophe. Old Reliable. Open it up. It's the in-law outlaw joke. It's inside the case. Matt McCloskey? Oh, wait. No, Matt Bruni. Matt Bruni, right? Let's see. Let's see what the deal is. Let's see if we can look to see what's going on here. Lizzie says, I have not spoken. You know what's interesting, Lizzie? You ask about code for the lottery. So here's another thing I've always been interested in. I've always been interested in looking into the Massachusetts lottery computer systems. Like, what's going on there? I'd like to do an audit of their code base and see what's going on there. Yes, the Tetris alarm, yes. Okay, so Jesse says, you do not have to work at all, but to eat, you need to do something to make income to eat. And work is also to get you out of the house and be part of a community and not be in isolation. Pushy in first place. GG's. Overcast in second place, ripping it up. Luchmaster in third. Johnny Utah fourth. Hannah in fifth. 10-2013. New player in sixth. Paco Bell seventh. Lionel eighth. Kevin ninth. Doug 10th. And Chris Dog in 11th. GG's. It's also like distracting you from other things in life at work and from home. Yeah, I agree, Jesse. I agree. I mean, here's the interesting thing about that you say. I'm a streamer full time, so I don't go to an office or to a warehouse or to a place of work, right? Or restaurant, whatever. Now, interesting you say that because so this career that I'm doing, full-time streaming, I am lacking the work community, the workplace community, let's say. So yeah, that's true, Jesse. That's true. I don't know what this username, what is this username? So is that you, the 10-2013? Right, Jamie Grove says you don't have to eat, but if you want to live, and the end of that sentence is you have to eat. So Yellow says, we are your workplace community. Yes, Yellow. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So interestingly, again, you say that, Yellow, right? So when I feel lonely or sad or whatever, I come to the stream. I'm telling you, it's 100% boost for me. It really is. So you're right, Yellow. Absolutely. Hello, Michael Wickland. Wickland? I try to pronounce it correctly, brother. I try. Work lets you prank people? Oh, Lionel. Oh, Lionel. You prankster, you. Bro, what is the deal, bro? What is the deal? Floaty Tetris pieces. Pieces? Pieces. Floaty Tetris pieces. Any of you have floaties in your eye? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean by floaters? Floaties, floaters. Not floaties you put on your arms in the pool, but floaters like the little like blurry things that are in your eyeball. You know what I'm saying, right? Oh, yikesies, dude. Yeah, I got bad floaters in my eye, and I've been to eye doctors a lot, and they say, oh, it's fine. So, I don't know. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine, dude. I guess it's fine. I went to 2 different eye doctors. And you know what's weird? One of the eye doctors I went to, she was like, it was like the most stressed I've ever seen anyone before. It kind of worried me, honestly. I was observing her behavior, and it seemed like she was the most, she literally, I think, was the most stressed out person I've ever seen in my life. It's like, dude, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it for that Gucci bag and that Mercedes? Is it? I don't know. It's like, dude, you look like you're gonna have a heart attack. I don't ever want to work in a high stress environment like that ever. I've done it before. I don't want it. Oh, no. No. Yeah, they can't do it. So, Jamie, yeah. So basically, what the eye doctor told me was they can do a surgery where they draw out. So they stick a syringe in your eyeball, some type of syringe, and they draw the liquid out. The what's it called? Whatever that liquid is in your eyeball, the viscous fluid. They draw that out, and then they insert synthetic viscous fluid in your eyeball. And so the viscous fluid, the synthetic stuff is, it's clear, right? So it's clean. So that's the surgery. But what the doctor told me was it's a pretty risky procedure. They can do more damage than it's worth. Finally got a break, Michael. Nice. Joseph says, I'd keep my job even if I won the lottery in case I somehow lose the money. Yeah. Mixing Skittles with M&Ms. Lionel, that is evil. That is evil. Yola says that, yeah, huge. Yeah. Floaters, yep. The floaty Tetris police. Where do you stream, YOLO? Do you stream? What's up, Anthony Lawton? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Welcome to the Tetris 99 password match extravaganza. You know, it's funny because just going back to that ophthalmologist I was talking about, you know, once you start living a lifestyle, so like a wealthy lifestyle, I guess, if you're a doctor, can you give it up? Can you go back? Attacks are absolutely brutal. Yes. Oh, you stream on YouTube. All right. What YOLO, why don't you throw your page name in the chat so people can check you out? If you want. You're supposed to invest your winnings before you start spending, Lizzie says. Yeah, that would be good. You know, if you win a huge lottery prize, say like $300 million, right? Say you win the Powerball, it's like $300 million, whatever, right? You know what the first thing you're supposed to do is? I learned this on an NPR show one time because they had a lottery winner. He won like $300 million or whatever, a Powerball. And they had him on, and you know what he said the first thing you need to do is? Pushy in first place. Who can guess the first thing you need to do when you win like a huge amount, like 300 million or something like that? What is the first thing you need to do? Johnny Utah in second place. Pushy first, Johnny Utah in second, Paco Bell in third, Mary Lou fourth, Overcast in fifth, Matt Bruni sixth, Doug in seventh, Lori eighth, Hannah ninth, Shane in 10th, and Rob in 11th. Let's go. What's up, the COE40OGI? Welcome to the stream. It's hard to survive today. Okay, hire an accountant, Nimbus says. Close. You'll need an accountant, but there's something you need to do before that. And it's hiring someone. Who is it? You're only here to watch? All right, cool. You are welcome to watch. Yes, exactly, Lori. So, an accountant and a lawyer. A special type of lawyer? What is it? Pushy says, with 2 consecutive wins. Yes. So an accountant, yes, but also a special type of lawyer. And that type of lawyer is a tax attorney. So the guy said, if you win $300 million or thereabouts, you need to hire a tax attorney right away. That's the first thing you need to do. Oh, what's up, Sasha? Oh, you can join after the cutscene's over. So Lionel says, woman can't go backwards in status. Once a woman dates a guy without a roommate, she won't date a guy with a roommate. Chris Rock quote. Yikes. Yikes. Or a tax girl? Tax girl? Oh, because tax guy, yeah. Yeah, tax attorney. So that's like really good information you need to know. Just in case you win of $300 million. And you know what else he said, which is really interesting? He goes, well, you know, I got a tax attorney, and that's basically what you need to do, right? And then the second thing is, you're going to have a lot of trouble with dating. And she's like, really? You're going to have a lot of trouble with dating? The interviewer? He's like, yeah. She's like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't you have no trouble with dating? He's like, no. You can't get people to leave you alone. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So basically you have the opposite problem. So people who have trouble finding dates, you know, say you're that, mostly men, but women too. Say you're that man or woman who really finds it hard to get a date or, you know, whatever. And so it's the opposite problem you have. You can't get people to leave you alone. So it's like too many people. Instead of 0 people, too many people. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that works. I guess that tracks. So that was the takeaway I got from that interview. They get a tax attorney and I guess go into hiding? I don't know. What's the solution to that? What's the solution? I think he said he did have to, like, I don't think go into hiding was his words, but had to, like, I don't know, like, isolate himself kind of, because he said too many women were proposing to, or, you know, all over him. I'm like, yeah, I can see how that would be troubling. And, you know, you might say, what, are you kidding me, man? Woman all over you? That's troubling? Well, yeah, could be. Could be if people don't leave you alone. So I don't know. That's what he said. I wonder how he's doing now. That was a long time. That was probably like almost 10 years ago I heard that interview, so. Pretty interesting, though. Pretty interesting. V says, I'm here now. What's up, V? It's going well. We're talking about winning $300 million and what you have to do in that case. You know, important stuff you need to know. Important stuff. Courtesy of the guy on NPR interview that I heard about 10 years ago. You know, just in case. Yikes, dude! Your guest was a tax guy? Yeah, specifically a tax attorney. Thank you. Thank you. You like my TNT mug? Don't let it explode. Jesse says, I haven't been on a date in 20 years after my divorce 20 years ago. People would just reset their profile, Matt says. Nimbus says, you're the one making it hard? I'd buy out my boss and fire the manager, Lizzie says. You know, here's the thing, Lizzie. You want to hear something interesting? I was on this thing recently where managers and people who are in charge to make decisions, very often, the people who are under them, the workers, quote unquote, they have the solution to the problem. So if there's a problem, and I've experienced this myself, the workers that are under the manager usually have the solution to the problem, but the managers in many cases are often not receptive to information from the workers. TNT was a nickname given to me by my 4th grade teacher. It never stuck because people call me YOLO now. YOLO's cool. You only live once. YOLO's cool. YOLO's cool. I like it. It's a good nickname. Paco Bell in 5th place. V says, I was lurking, said a couple things, but had you on silent, so I wasn't sure that you were talking about. Oh, okay. All right. Don't put me on silence. Silent? I'm just kidding, V. Nobody calls me yellow. Nobody. 10/2013. So that's the first Back to the Future 3, Jamie Groves. All right, so 10/2013 has entered the list. GG's. I'm not sure exactly who that is, but 10/2013 is in first place. Lionel is in second place. We got Overcast in third place. In fourth place, we have Rob. GG's, Rob. Don't forget to text me or message me. You don't have my personal number, Rob, I know, so I don't know why I said text, but message me, please, man. Paco Bell in 5th. Lore in 6th. Johnny Utah 7th. Kevin 8th. Hannah 9th. Matt Bruni 10th. Chris Zog in 11th. Let's go. I know, V. I'm just kidding with you. You sent me a Facebook message. All right, let me check real quick to confirm. Yes. Okay, cool. Rob. Dude. All right. Thank you, Rob. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll be messaging you at some point. Thank you for that, dude. Cool. Is it an Ultra Beast? Finish the cutscene. All right, Sasha. All right. Yeah, text me. Yeah, yeah. Did I say text me? So Lizzie says, my manager don't care about her workers. Only what she says goes, and the fact that she zooms in on me and I get in trouble all the time is just dumb. Then she wonders why I talk to her the way I do. Do you have Lizzie, do you have a personality conflict with her? So sometimes I feel like in the workplace, or not only in the workplace, but in many places, people just have personality conflicts, and it manifests itself in like a rough work environment. But is it, you know, that's just human nature, right? It's, you know, the personality conflict is weird, is a weird phenomenon too, because, you know, you figure like, okay, well, just get along with the person, you know, how hard can it be? And even if you have different likes and dislikes, you can still get along with them, but it doesn't really work that way. Personalities are complex things, and, you know, if you have a personality conflict with someone, it's kind of hard to rectify it. Which is weird, because you figure, again, if you have, seems like common sense to just like put your differences aside, and it's not really differences. It's more like just your essence doesn't agree with the person. I've faced stuff like that before. I've faced stuff like that in my, you know, in my civilian life. It's a weird thing. It's just like your vibes don't match up. Which sounds weird because, like, oh, vibes, whatever, but it's true. It's true. No, I didn't mean to do that, dude. No. No, bad. Speaking of wrong moves, yeah. Yuckies. Yucks. What's up, Matt Novak? Welcome to the stream, brother. Happy Saturday. You'll text me later, Jamie? Do it up, bro. Do it up. 10-20-13 was the last time I won first place, Doug says. The people contacting you after you win millions are also the people you wouldn't give you the time of day beforehand. I know, Kevin. I know. Isn't that interesting? That was just stretching my arm, by the way. Jamie says, this girl told me that I would get... this girl told me that I would get along with a guy friend of hers because we were so similar. Turns out we're not compatible because we are too similar. Beep, that guy to this day. Rick says, I looked up some gameplay for the Champions Ballad on Breath of the Wild DLC and it looks tough. It takes you down to a half heart, but you get this weapon that one hits and has to recharge. Looks like there's 4 shrines that you have to fight enemies camps just to unlock them, then solve them without getting hit because you have a half a heart. You also can't use any of your other melee weapons, but you can use your bows. That's weird. Jesse says, asking forgiveness is not just for the other person, it's actually forgiving yourself. We all have many emotions. There are 7 basic emotions that stem to 448 different emotions we all harbor throughout the day. Wow. Wow. Matt Bruni Matt Bruni, Doug says, comma, I took first place about 3 to 4 weeks ago and was in shock for the next 2 weeks. I know, dude. I know. Sounds good. You tried to settle the dispute. Oh, there's an ongoing dispute. She said she gets mad at me because I'm the only one that talks back and everyone tells her, yes, okay, I'm on it. I told her I've tried that with you and it didn't work. It's your daughter's birthday today, Matt Novak. Happy birthday, Matt Novak's daughter. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the day. That's what I'm going to do after this. I'm going right to the woods. I told her I'm a waitress. Lizzie says I'm on constant move and you want me to stop in my tracks and listen to you? Which I do, but you want to keep over-explaining yourself and I have tables out there that need things. You know, Lizzie, a very similar story. So I used to work at a company that was an auto parts company, right? And in the morning, we would start loading our trucks. It takes a little while to load the trucks up, right? And organize our stops and everything. So while we're loading our trucks in the morning, to get out as soon as we can to get the product to our customers, the manager calls a meeting. So everyone stops loading their trucks and then goes to the meeting. Okay? Then we sit in the meeting to be continued. Pushy in first place. GG's. And we have Erica in second place. The kitty Erica. Why do I say kitty Erica? Because it's like whiskers. It's like whiskers. Erica in second place. Matt Bruni in third place. Luchmaster in fourth. Kevin in fifth. Paco Bell in sixth. Hannah in seventh. Shane in eighth. Johnny Utah ninth. Joseph 10th. And 2013 in 11th. Let's go. Welcome, Erica. So this is what you do, right? This is what you do. You go to the meeting, and the manager talks and talks and talks, and that's it. And then we go back to our trucks, we load our trucks, and then we get out late to the customers. So you tell me, did that meeting do anything? No. It made us go out late to our customers. Okay, number 2. What was my second point? I don't remember, but there you go. There you go. So, yeah. We got about 10, 15 minutes. Oh, actually, we have about, almost 20 minutes. Almost 20. Doug says, I feel like I'm playing well, but the competition is so great that it overshadows some of the best Tetris play. That's all right, man. You just keep bashing it, man. You just keep bashing it. Oh, I remember my second point. So there was a time where our manager was on vacation, right? And guess what happened? The manager was on vacation all week, so no meetings, right? And guess what happened? The whole delivery process and our whole loading the trucks and everything went so smoothly. And then it makes you question. It makes you ask the question, do we really need our manager? It's pretty crazy, but you know, that happened several times where when the manager's on vacation, everything goes a lot more smoothly. It's like, dude, why is the manager like slowing everything down? Just so he can blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. It's a thing. Makes you question. That company had a weird thing with hiring managers that didn't seem to do anything valuable. But then what happened is they hired a consulting firm, and the consulting firm eliminated so many jobs and took away commissions and did all this stuff. Oh, well, I should say the consulting firm recommended it and the company just took it and ran with it. But yeah, so I mean, if you're going to be a manager, those of you who are managers out there, be an effective, good manager. Be an effective, good manager. I know that's a pretty general statement, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Don't always toe the corporate line. You know, you might say, well, I'll lose my job if I don't toe the corporate line. Well, you know, there's principles, and then you might say, well, Joe, there's principles, but there's also bills to pay. Yeah, I get it. I get it. That's how they get you, right? It's like, well, if you don't toe the company line, you know, your bills aren't going to get paid. And you can't really argue with that, right? Can't really argue with it. Oh, no! Not good. See this, Doug? You see the attacks, dude? I know the attacks. I know the beast attacks. Yikesies, dude. No. Oh, dude. Top 10, though. Top 10. Top 10. Just smile and nod, Matt says. Yeah. Right. So Lizzie says she's off Sundays. Those are the best days to work. Doug says, so far I've been offended twice on this stream. I drive a Mercedes and I'm the guy that holds those meetings. Doug, you know what, man? Knowing you, you probably run effective, worthwhile meetings. So it's not you, brother. It's not you. And the thing I was making about the Mercedes and the Gucci bag. Do you have a Gucci bag, Doug? Okay, that's the real question. Do you have a Gucci bag? Be right back. All right, Jesse, sounds good. Leveled up, nice. V says shame on you. What's up? What's up? Thank you, Nimbus. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Lionel says, if productivity increased when manager was gone, it's time for a staff to figure out if the manager micromanages or the staff ignores inefficient procedures the manager had to follow. Yeah, true. V says, I'm hiding this weekend. My road is crowded already. This small town is already crowded, and it's even more so this weekend. People are crazy. I'm not leaving. Why? What's going on there? What's going on there? Please take longer to lose so I can hop in the next game. Doug says, I do run effective meetings. My wife has a Gucci bag. Amongst others that are way over the top. Expensive. This is my wife has a Gucci bag. Well, you don't have one, Doug, so, you know. Matt Bruni in 5th. Rob in 4th. We love you anyway, Doug. Don't worry. I don't know. Max Power, what do you think? What do you think? Be nice to your crew, yes. And by the way, if you are a customer at said establishment, be nice to the waitstaff. Erica in 1st place. Let's go. Erica in 1st. Hannah in 2nd. T99 Queen. Pushy in 3rd. Rob in 4th. Matt Bruni 5th. Marv in 6th. What's up, Marv? Luchmaster 7th. Paco Bell 8th. 10. 2013 in 9th. Retro Joe in 10th. I got top 10. Kevin in 11th. Let's go. Doug should get a matching Gucci bags. Yeah, why not? Doug says, I don't have a Gucci bag, but I have a Louis Vuitton wallet. I didn't buy it, though. Ban them low-key to wow. Good job. Let's go. Let's go. No, not T99, champ. Michael Kors. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Melcide says, I'm in an Austrian colony. Austrian? In Paraguay. They have Starlink. Is a Starlink internet for free? I don't want to go back home anymore. Austrian colony? That's an interesting thing, Milcides. That's an interesting thing. I've never heard of that type of thing. Interesting. Matt says, my wife is obsessed with Michael Kors bags. I forgot about Michael Kors. Yeah, yeah. You know how I'm so like into that stuff, so oh, B-head, dude. I'm just like a, yeah, I'm just like a hippie, you know? Call me countercultural. Call me what you want. Put your labels on me, right? Put your labels on me. Retro Joe the Contrarian. I kind of like that. I kind of like it. Honestly. Ooh, I see a T-spin maybe? Is that a T-spin? That's a T-spin. That's not a mini T-spin either. Who has 4 MK bags? I gotta tell you though, hanging in nature is where it's at. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that, Jojo? No, Jojo's. Wow. We gotta clean this up. We gotta clean it up. Clean it up, Joe. Clean it up. Let's go. Give me a block. I asked for a block. Thou shalt be given. Rage it. Raging it, dude. Raging it. No! Don't rage it like that, man. Don't rage it like that, man. Oh, dude, I almost had it. I almost had it. Lizzie says my favorite purses are crossbody purses. It's perfect to carry around. So like crossbody, like where the strap comes across like this. I may have to add Doug into the revolution. Lionel says, I criticize my family buying Louis Vuitton purses, but I'll eat at Joel Rubicon. I don't know what that is, Lionel. My wife lets me play video games, and she's okay, Doug says. There you go, man. There you go. AFK, away from keyboard. All right, my man. What? Milcide says, what about Birkin or an Hermes bag? I know Birkin. I know Birkin from rap songs. What is it? What are those boots called? Those fancy boots? You left your Birkin bag and your something boots. What are those fancy boots called? I want Mexican food. Me too, Jamie. What's up, Louise? Lynn, welcome to the stream. What's up? Yeah, crossbody purse. Yeah. Top 10. Let's go. Top 10. All right, so let's see. Fifth place is Rob. Marv in fourth place. GG's. Marv getting up there. In third, we have 10. 10, 20, 13. Make sure I remember to put you on the list here so you can tally up your points. Rage it. Who's got it? 165. Luchmaster in first place. Let's go. Luchmaster in first. Paco Bell in second. GG's. 10, 2, 20, 13 in third. Marvin fourth. Rob in fifth. Oh, shoot. Matt Bruni sixth. Retro Joe in seventh. Doug in eighth. Lionel ninth. Overcast 10th. Joseph in 11th. Do I rap? No, I don't, Matt. Yeah, I'm getting better, Milcides. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting better. A bad misdrop. Yeah, bad misdrop. Their boss was selling them in payments? Oh, wow. All right. V says, I just want space, quiet, and a few friends to hang out with, play some board games. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yellow says, I'm back from my haircut. I got Culvers, and I'm ready to game. Right at the end of the stream, Yellow. Culvers. We don't have Culvers. Lionel says, I want AI to get to the point that a T1000 will clean my house. That's good. Doug says, Boston, Mass. is also one of the more expensive places to live in the USA. One of the most expensive places, yes. Milcide says, I'm preparing for my $1,600 PC for October. Oh, let's go. Yeah, you'll start streaming more? Nice, nice. Dude, I don't think I've ever stopped into your stream. The reason why I say I don't think I have is because you told me about your page a while ago, and then I think I don't think you were live, but either way. Oh, you know what it was? I think I think I asked you to put your page in the chat, but you said it wasn't ready yet? I think that was what happened. And I think, trying to think of those expensive boots. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. It has a weird name. Jimmy Choos. Jimmy Choos? Jimmy Choos? Something like that. Does that sound right? I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly, but oh, dude, no. Yikesies. No! Doug says, my wife and I also do not have kids. If we did, we would be going to the pawn shop for everything. I know, dude. It's true. It's true. You're about to reach affiliate in Twitch? Nice, Melcides. Nice. There you go. You saw that T-spin? There you go. There you go. Boston, Mass. Drafty 3-story, 1,200 square foot house built in 1800, 750K. Yeah, more. More, Lionel. Oh, really, Melcides? I don't know. Maybe. Misdrop 99. YOLO! Let's go! YOLO comes in and just tears it up first place. 10-20-13. GG's. Let's go. In second place. Third place, we have Erica. Nice. Tearing it up. Tearing it up with the kitten whiskers. We got Paco Bell in fourth place. Fifth place, we have Luch Master. T99 Queen, Hannah in 6th, Matt Bruni 7th, Overcast in 8th, Retro Joe in 9th, top 10, Kevin in 10th, and Joseph in 11th. YOLO says easy, 3 people at once. Wow. Many people dream of that, YOLO. You'll put your page when you're ready. Yes, yes, absolutely, Mercedes. Yes, absolutely. V says, I streamed 2 hours of FF6, total 8 hours. I feel like I've gotten nowhere. Final Fantasy will do that to you, Thomas Baker says. Final Fantasy 6 has a lot of, like, different ways you can play it, if that makes sense. Louise says, I'm in Australia. Is that where you live? Or are you on vacation there? Your nephew got you to play Uno with him? Oh, he won 2 out of 3 to 2? So you won 2, he won 3. Jason Crowley. What have you done? Mr. Crowley, you know. What's up, Jason? Welcome to the stream. Vanna raid? Oh, dude. Thank you for the raid, brother. Brother Tanner. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Hope the stream went well. Good to see you here, brother. Good to see you here. Thank you. We're just tearing up some Tetris, man. Hop in if you want. The water's fine. Right? Is it fine? Or is it cold? Like New England beaches. That's right. That's right. New England beaches. You gotta love them. Who is this tearing it up here? Who is this tearing it up? I got no pieces, bro. I got no pieces. Jeanette, welcome. GG's, thank you. Thank you for that raid, Vanner Gaming. Appreciate that. Over on the blue side. Thank you for that resub, Nimbus. Appreciate it. Rob with the gifted sub. I missed that, Rob. Thank you. I believe I missed it. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that very much. Shane says it's cold right now, but it's finally warming up. Yeah. So it's 57 here in Boston, United States. Yeah, I mean, I got 75th, Joseph. We can't go out like that. We got to play one more. You live there. All right. All right. Luis, West Coast or East Coast? So, you know, I was looking at Perth. So Perth is on the east. I mean, I'm sorry. Perth is on the West Coast, I think, right? Let me double check that. Yeah. So I was looking at Perth and it looks like they have like really nice place there. Really nice places. But yeah, then the East Coast, I've always wanted to go to Australia. I really have. Oh, South. South. Victoria. Going to a graduation party? All right, man. Have fun. What's filled with sharks? Oh boy, oh boy. All right, one or two more and we'll call it. South Australia. Okay, that is, yeah. Oh, so Adelaide. Adelaide? Is that how you pronounce that? So South Australia province. They call them province there? They call them, do they call them states or provinces? Because in Canada, they say province. Oh, states. Okay, yeah. States. Yeah, it's such a big country and most of it's uninhabited. I'd love to visit someday. Melcide says Britain says colonies to the U.S. It's kind of hilarious. Do they really? Do they really say colonies still? No way. Do they really? I thought they called it the states. So when you have someone in Britain or England say refer to the United States, I think they just call them the states, right? Do they say colonies still? I feel like that's an old thing. YOLO in first place again, 2 in a row. Do we play another one to make it 3 in a row, YOLO? Do we? Do I give you that? Do I give you that opportunity? Do I give you the opportunity? What do you think? What do you think? Oops. All right, we got YOLO in first, 2 in a row. Kevin in second. Hannah in third. Erica fourth. Luchmaster in fifth. Rob in sixth. Overcast seventh. Matt Bruni eighth. Mary Lou ninth. Paco Bell 10th. Lionel in 11th. Let's go. They do? They really do? Google says 6 states. I mean, what with it's open season, Doug. Open season. All right, last match of the stream. Last match of the stream. And this is match number what? 15. This is match number 15 right here. Let's make it count. I feel like we had an early, a split room type of start, but we had 16 players in here, so we're going to go with it. No. Let's not mess this up, Jojo. Let's not mess it up. I think we can do something good here. Maybe. Maybe we can do something good. Maybe. Oh, no. No. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Attacks are wild today. Look at this. Craziness. What is this craziness? No, dude. No. Man, I had a good run there. I had a good run. I really did. No. Dude, what a good run. I made top 10 on that. I made top 10 on that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, Nimbus. I mean, yeah, Nimbus. We all started right here in Boston. All started here. Right up the road. Lexington and Concord. Lexington and Concord. They do a reenactment. Shot heard around the world. Remember that? Man, I think we have to play another one. I think we have to play one more. What does everyone think? See everyone for Breath of the Wild at 8 p.m. Thank you, Rick Nelson. Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern. EDT, actually, Rick, right? Shane in 5th. All right, I think we have to play one more after this. 7th place. Yeah, we're getting better. We're getting better, Milcides. We're getting better. 2 all clears. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. More rare than 2 T-spin triples. Really, Doug? Oh, V, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good tonight. I've been practicing my Breath of the Wild skills. Like I said, we faced a Lionel. I fought a white Lionel and a regular one. Brown Lionel, orange Lionel, whatever the regular one is. One more round wouldn't hurt. Let's go. Save the Lionel protest stream tonight at 8 p.m. Save the Lionels. All right. You know, Lionel, you're not going to be too happy when you see their mean, evil faces. You're not going to be too happy. They're mean looking. Oh, regular is red. Okay, all right, cool. Regular's red. You know what? Hold on a second. Okay, we have, wait, what? No, that can't be right. That's not right. Okay, yeah. All right. YOLO in first place. That's 3 in a row, dude. That's 3 in a row. YOLO with 3 in a row wins. Got it. Lucha Master in second place. 10, 2013 in third. Erica in fourth. Shane in fifth. Hannah 6th. Joseph 7th. Kevin 8th. Paco Bell 9th. Retro Joe 10th. Mary Lou in 11th. All right, let's play one more. This is real. For realsies. For realsies. Okay, so the Lionel's got to go, Nimbus says. All right, so according to this, red Lionels, blue man Lionels, white Lionels, silver Lionels. Okay, so red, blue, white, and silver, it looks like. Yeah, red, blue, white, and silver. You were right, V. Yeah, red, blue, white, silver. Okay, cool. So there's 4 types in Breath of the Wild. I guess there's more types and tiers, but why? All right. Yeah, so red, blue, white, and silver. Milcide said I just got affiliate in Twitch. Let's go. The stars. Yeah, that's your level. Yep. Yeah, so red, so I almost took out a white one in my practice. Can we not sneak that in? Yuck, dude. Ah. I'm in the mood for a big breakfast. Joe, when are you not in the mood for a big breakfast? That's a good point. Valid point. Oh man, bad pieces again. Oh man. Man, I'm really not lucking out with this. This is crazy. I mean, I do have some bad piece placements here, but I think we can recover it if I don't get slammed. No. Nah, dude, no chance there. No chance. Lionel's still not as bad as the Green Wizrobes and Zelda Classic 5th Quest. Ah, they're tough, Doug. They're tough. Tears of the Kingdom Lionels can kit. Are they tough? I gotta play Tears eventually. Rick says, if you find the Coliseum, there's a Lionel in there. There are also different enemies on the different levels that have good elemental weapons. Yeah. Absolutely. So you need a Lionel horn to upgrade your armor. Lionel horn to upgrade your armor. One of them. Luch in 5th. GG's. Erica in 3rd. I mean, I'm sorry, 4th. Repeat. That's a 3-peat for you, Erica. In 4th place there. Paco Bell in 3rd. And who's settling out for the top 2 places here? Oh, the Gloom. Yeah. 3/4 in a row. I know, Sasha. I know. Yeah, I just did it. Cursed 3-peat. YOLO in... Wait. YOLO in 4 in a row? YOLO 4 in a row? Tetris 99, Queen Hannah in 2nd, battling it out. Paco Bell in 3rd, Erica 4th, Luchmaster in 5th, Overcast 6th, 10, 20, 13 in 7th, Retro Joe in 8th, top 10, I like it. Kevin in 9th, Matt Bruni 10th, Tony in 11th, Call Me Connect 4, let's go! Yes! All right, that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you very much for hanging, everyone. What a fun stream. What a fun stream. I like it. All right, y'all. Let's give some shout outs real quick. Thank you, Pushy. GG's. All right, we got Matt McCloskey with a big 2,000 star drop. Jamie Groves with the 300. Doug 200. Ronald with the 20. Rob, thank you for that gifted sub over on the perp side. Appreciate that. Resubs from Nimbus and Mary Lou. I appreciate that as well. Stella Nova 02, thank you for the follow over on the green side. I appreciate that too. And I believe those are the shout outs for today. Thank you for the like, shares, all that stuff. Yolo says I had fun humbling you guys. Let's go. Peace out, Shane. All right. Point leaders. I can do a quick point leader for you, Hannah. Let me just sort real quick. We'll do a quick point leader sort real quick here. Let's see. Let's do it. I'll do a quick sort before we head out. All right, so Matt Bruni, first place for the month. Second place, Hannah. Third place, Paco Bell. Fourth place, Lore. Fifth place, Luchmaster. Wow. Those are the top. Crazy. Tony Vargas, you have 16 points, 1-6. Yes, you're welcome, Matt Bruni. I appreciate you being here, brother. I appreciate you being here. Nice to see you too, Melcy Days. Have a good day, brother. You started recently? Right, YOLO? Yeah, you'll be up there. Absolutely. Paco Bell, you are in third. So Matt Bruni, 145. Hannah, 124. Paco Bell, 113. Lord, 97. Luchmaster, 89 on the month. GG's, everyone. GG's. Thanks for playing. Thanks for the donos, likes, shares, all that good stuff. Have a good day. I'll see you all out in the woods. Peace out, y'all.